What's the fucking point of even turning up? Nobody else is doing it. I tell you, that's all there is. Yeah, I'm not walking around the city with 10 people. We're a fucking laughing stock enough as it is. So if they start marching, we'll just march to the car. Pop out and see Don. That's all we're at this way. Come all the way. Half an hour up the road, stay there, drop in, say good day, have a cup of tea with Donnie, the rock note, and then head home. I should have brought my guitar up. He's got the tuning rod, the rod thing for the neck of the Nathan guitars. It's all special, he couldn't do it, so straighten it out. Should have brought that up. Yeah, it's pathetic, Rockno. It's absolutely pathetic. It's really bad. Like, really bad. They could have had... They've got all these coppers here, they only need 2. Look. You could count all those people with a penis. I mean, with 10 fingers. 2 hands, 2 feet. It's really bad. Should we go over the road at least? We'll go and see if we can hear what they're talking about. See if they're talking about marching or anything like that. Go over and whinge a little bit in people's ears.
There isn't anybody running it. No.
There's nothing.
Not even one of the, they've got, oh yeah, there's some guy in there.
And you got your protest liaison copper who must be laughing, going, or he's probably spewing, thinking, shit, they're not going to get the overtime this today, they're only going to get an hour. I'm sure these coppers love it for the overtime. It's flat out pathetic. Come on, let's walk over. We'll go over, and then we'll come back. Come on. So he was here last week in the heat. He was walking with us in the heat.
He's here every week.
Yeah, oh, he was copping it hard in the heat.
He's got a sleep.
Really copping it. He had his police shirt on, his jacket thing. Thanks. What do we got?
I don't know. I didn't talk to him.
What actually is pathetic is the same political literati voted themselves into totalitarianism and now supporting more globalism. Correct. Looks lovely, like 500,000 to me. Yeah. Yep. 500,000 brain cells altogether. Still coming. Yeah, you'd hope so, but I wouldn't hold my breath. They don't like dodgy weather conditions. No, I mean a little bit of rain. Probably not. It doesn't really even look like it's going to rain now. Yeah, they want to protest, but it might rain.
One woman walked past with her partner and she goes, "Oh, the anti-vaxxers are still here."
Really?
I just heard her say, "Oh, the anti-vaxxers are still here. It's pathetic." Or something like that.
Wow. Yep, the anti-vaxxers are still here. It's pathetic, all right. They just don't get it, do they? People just don't get it. Good, how are you? Just hoping a few more will rock up.
Hey?
Hoping a few more rock up.
As they come back from Canberra, the numbers, the rain's still going out on the other side of town,
Right.
and people will probably think, oh, if it's pouring out here, it must be pouring in town. 'Cause
Maybe.
They all look at their radar and say, oh, look, it's clear in town. So,
It seems to be dwindling every week.
we're not dwindling. We're actually growing every week.
You reckon?
Yeah, because when we started the month, we only had about 50 or to 100.
Yeah.
Last week we had 400, so we're actually not declining. We're actually growing.
Compared to the end of last year, though.
But as people are coming back, well, they all went to Canberra. There's 2.4 million people in Canberra.
Yeah, there's not that many there
going
now.
to Canberra, they're all starting to come back now because everyone's getting flooded out. They have to come back.
Yeah.
And
hope so.
Parliament goes into lockdown. Well, Parliament's finished their thing up there. They're all out doing the election campaign. So
Right.
there's nothing going to be no one left in Parliament to argue with.
There's no point being up there.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope so, because, yeah,
Yeah.
bit of a laughing stock at the moment. Good, how are you? G'day, Tom in Croatia again. Where's the real trash? The Rukshan doesn't come to these small things. He rocked out to film the huge protests for the Ukrainian Russian
He also has work now.
theatre production.
He has wedding work now, though. That's what
Oh,
stopped
yeah.
a lot of him coming out to all of these.
He made it out for the Ukraine thing though, didn't he? He went up to Canberra.
Yeah, but he had to go back because he had
Yeah.
work.
But these
could
little
only-
things, he's not going to come to this little thing anyway. It's not worth
He
his
could only-
effort.
he
Why
could
would he
only,
come to watch 10 people?
He could only go to certain days because he had work, wedding work and stuff.
Yeah,
But yeah, he wouldn't come.
he wouldn't come to this anyway.
We say it's what's next.
Oh, we're here. We can flow it. We can flow it. We're standing here, mate. That's it. I think the Queen's got more fucking candles on her birthday cake than we've got people standing here. If we were each a candle, we could probably make fucking, you know, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I'm not buying the Canberra excuse at all. That 1 week, yeah, maybe. But everyone went home after that.
I know people like that. Even that Tammy, she's gone up trying to get people and stuff like that. She's been posting stuff on hers. She's been travelling.
It's Harry Potter. Little Harry Potter outfit.
Now she's gone up.
Yeah, all the pollies turned out for the Ukraine thing. Yeah. Lots of people focus. Lots of people turned out for that Ukraine thing. Like, that's really, really important because there's the illusion of a war happening across the other side of the world. It has no fucking effect on us whatsoever. But you know, better go and protest that. Do a bit of virtue signalling there. Your blue and yellow flags. Something that doesn't have any effect on us. And won't. And looks more like theatre than anything anyway. A lot of questionable video and stuff coming from out of there. Yes, distracted with something that has no effect on us whatsoever. And it's probably mostly theatre anyway. That's what people are distracted by. People love theatre. Oh, look, a handful of other people turning up. So look, we might be wrong. Might get some more. I hope so. It's been pretty sad so far. The art of distraction. You're not wrong. Well, it's not really much of an art when your audience is so easily distracted. You don't need much of an art. Look at this shiny thing. Oh, wow, look at this shiny fucking thing. Unreal. Oh, let's get a look at some buildings instead, eh? Have a look at some buildings. It's a nice old building. That's a really nice old building. The Windsor.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I was about to say it. Tartarian, yeah. And that thing at the top, hang on. Yeah, that's a electrical antenna. Antiquitech. Tartarian. Mud flood. That's only the top portion of the building. Mud flood. Might look like the Flare thing. Oh, we've doubled the numbers since we've been here. Now we're up to about 40. Yeah. He was just telling me how huge that Ukraine turnout thing was. Can you push that into there? That's it. Yeah, a lot of people turned out to that one, he said. Yeah, Shane Warne bit the dust. He came out pushing those jabs. So just take your fucking jabs and get on with it, he said. Yeah, that worked out. Didn't work out so well for him. Condolences to the Warne family, etc., etc.
And then they had the cancer on Sunday.
I don't know, the article I saw just said a suspected heart attack. But yeah, you know, wouldn't be surprised. Probably had myo and pericarditis at the same time.
Isn't that like a hot sauce?
Yeah. The Rock Nose said it the other week, yeah, pericarditis. That's pretty funny. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping they don't march with such small numbers. We're a laughing stock enough as it is. My sister said before somebody walked past, no, she goes, no, those anti-vaxxers are still here. Pathetic. People just don't get it. People don't get it, and those that do just don't give a shit, I don't think, anymore. Like I said, I'm not buying that. Everyone's in Canberra bullshit.
You recording?
Yep. Oh, yeah, good one. That's this dude.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
We've got the politicians turning out to our protest now. One dude I've never heard of.
But she'll talk on that for an hour and I does that make you feel better?
Yeah, I don't know if it's gone mad rock now. I think it's just starting to show its true colours.
Bag napped, taken in the street, or someone's knocked at the door and ripped them off. I mean, they constantly had stories like that. And it's freaking mum out. And I just think, that's all that show does. She was watching and
There you go. Done my part. Need to get paid for that shit. Campaigning. I just did some campaigning for some dude I've never heard of. No, I don't see any Ukrainian flags, thank goodness. The yellow is the United Australia Party. They were up here a few months ago giving out t-shirts and hats. There's a couple of the hats.
she won't say that.
You see on the back of the hats it says freedom. That's like the Clive Palmer's United Australia Party catch cry.
They put everything in a trolley thing, but it doesn't actually fit over the head. Like this seems to be.
Yeah, it's the police uniform colour is more of a it's a worldwide thing. It's like all the cops are all, because they're all probably owned by the same people. It's like and we've all got those, we call them here public order response Team coppers, they're the ones that, you know, where they're like almost, it's like real dark blue or almost probably black even, with all the armour and stuff, and they're the ones that kick everybody's arses, smash people's heads in, shoot rubber bullets at them. They're a worldwide phenomenon too. Every nation's got them. I call them the United Nations Police. World Police.
So that's what I said in the email. If possible, you know, so I didn't explain that I realise.
Yeah, it's always. Yeah, you gave me a holiday.
Kirks is in the house. Hello, Kirks. Sister's back and healthy today. She's come for a walk. Well, I think we're going to go for a walk. All 30 or 40 of us. Don't think there'll be any ice cream vans out today. It's not very hot. It'll probably rain on us. So I think the ice cream man will stay away today. Hey? Yeah, probably doubled in size. Kirk says, glad you are feeling better with hand waves and love hearts.
Thanks, Kirks.
Yeah, I call him the Aussie Cossack, the Aussie Cocksack. Yeah, he's a very strange unit. He did some entertaining stuff, but yeah, he's all this he. Yeah, I don't know. He was running for a parliamentary seat in federal election for this in the seat of Reid in New South Wales. I think with all this, he's suddenly gone all Russia-Ukraine crap. So I think he's just shot himself in the foot and done his election chances. He's just screwed himself up on that front. So we'll see what he's got next. But he did some interesting things, you know, like he's been entertaining. He's done some funny stuff, but you know, I don't get the hype. But then, you know, he's a charismatic character, and people are drawn to that sort of shit. So. Yeah. Well, the Cossacks themselves are my limited understanding on them, but they're, you know, not the nicest bunch of people, were they? Weren't they almost like the Tsar's secret police type of thing, like private little army for the Tsar or some shit? Oh, look, we've got an old school tram there. Look at that. Much better looking than the new ones. A little bit of sightseeing for you. There you go. For any of you that are into your trams, there you go. That's a tram, an old school tram. None of that new modern fandango stuff.
That's an old-fashioned. Anyway, that's never worked.
Shouldn't call the Cossack a Mongoloid. What's wrong with you? That's a not a very nice thing to say. Tom, calling him a Mongoloid? Oh, sorry, I misread that. A Mongol. Yeah.
I'm going to buy another box for the wall. It's going to be $100 for her. So we'll have the date and time.
I'll slip up around and get it. Go up the ramp here. Have a look over the top.
Oh, yeah, let's hit that.
Money for nothing. A good job today being a copper. I don't know if we're going to let us in here. Oh, there we go.
Too many coppers, mate.
How you doing?
Morning.
How you going? So you get an overview. There we go.
Hold it in there.
So we've doubled our numbers since I've been here, which is good. Good. With the line of the police, the popo. Put the one up there with his camera filming everybody. Focus. Whoop.
Someone's helping out.
Nah, I'm harmless.
Another tattoo.
Government said you can take your mask off. I don't know what you're doing. Too much fun.
Tattoos on that thing's arm. Gross.
I was back at the I gotta go get this served again.
Tell them to take their mask off. You what?
G'day, Cat. Yeah, he was here last week too. He was hugging people and stuff last week. I don't know, the week before, I think we had, I don't know, he was either wigging out on, he might have been off his guts on something, or did we have a politician talking last week, that time?
Yeah.
If we had a Polly in there, he was going off on that. I don't know. No, he was going off his tits at that.
When he was walking back through with those female officers, I heard him say, they're going to be angry, somebody's going to be angry. So now they've walked back with him, talking to him and his dog, so I don't know, unless there was something going on now.
Maybe, he's a hot-headed fella, but... And I reckon he could do with the washing his hair. His hair needs a good wash. But his dog's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And really well-mannered dog, so he can't be that bad a bloke if his dog's such a nice dog. Dog is a bit of a reflection on the owner, I think, you know. He's a happy old dog. He's a happy chappy, isn't he?
Yeah, always.
So what they say, mate?
Just the paperwork.
Yeah.
What last year.
Should we walk up a bit?
It was over the world, you know what I mean? I didn't give a fuck. I've done it a lot. Corporations. They still out.
Oh, this is the Dan Andrews push to talk guy out of costume. He's out of costume. Oh, it's about the same amount of coppers that we usually have. It's just they look their numbers look inflated because ours are so deflated. You should have seen it when we first got here. It was like 10 people here. Oh, sorry. It's starting to look a little bit better now. Well, they've got doubled up on their line there. It's a bit different. Maybe there is a bit. No, it's about the same. It probably looks like there's more because they're probably all in one place rather than because there's no numbers here to look after. You've got a bunch of them standing over there thinking, what the fuck did we come in for? There's no one here. There's a couple over there. Yeah.
Well, if you're not double chapped, you're not coming in. I'm sorry. Because I wasn't double chapped, they wouldn't be now they can get an exemption, but I'm not allowed to go. They said, put it online. It's easier.
We've got to stop playing that song. Yeah, but we're not 99% here. We're lucky to be fucking 0.000000009%. Might be 99 people, but it's not 99%. We are the 99 people. We are the 99 people. Because no one else gives a fuck. We're stuck out here looking like fucks. We are 99 people. No, I do not believe in Mandela effects. Just, who answered that? Emerald ball. No. No Mandela effects for me, mate. Dono's got. Turns out we're actually the 1%. Yep, that's about it. Where do we go? What's that? Oh, all right, up. The one's filming up the top. Yeah. Whoops, see if I can get him in. There we go. Now it won't focus. Whoop, whoop. Probably going to freeze our bank accounts or something. Yeah. What's that? Old, because the flag one guy's holding is the Old World Union Jack. That's all right. People walk around with Old World red ensign as well. It doesn't mean anything. It just means he's got his hands on an old flag. Yeah, must be getting too many people getting too far up. not Mandela affected. Nelson Mandela never really had an effect on me at all. Different country. I'm trying to get this fucking zoom sorted. Hang on. I like it in a little bit, but not too much. That might be too much. Oh no, that'll do. So there we go. If it pisses around with me focus too much, then I'll change it. Yeah, there's a TV war in Ukraine. We should worry about that. No narrative being pushed in that one, is there? There's one of those new modern trams. The old ones are much better looking, aren't they? That's a big bendy fucking thing. It's an accordion, that tram. All right, we can have the intersection. It's a little bit close, is it? Is that zoom too close, or do you think that's good enough? I might back it up a bit if I can. It's just hard with the fingers off. Otherwise, if I don't zoom in a little bit, hang on. That's reset there. Everything seems a bit too distant and small looking in the screen. Kat said it was fine, so I'll go back. Oh, that's too much. About there, I reckon. Ah, flood victims, schmud victims. So that doesn't matter, that flood shit, that's one of them natural disasters. There's nothing you can do about that, whereas in the Ukraine, that evil bastard, the World Economic Forum's Vladimir Putin, is invading the nation of the World Economic Forum's Zelensky. And he's an actor. He played the part on a TV. He played the part of the Ukraine president in a television series. Now he's the real president. You know, when these World Economic Forum agents start arguing with each other, we all have to take notice and spend money on it, have protests and wear blue and yellow flags and shit. No. I mean, you can if you want. It's only this thing I've got to keep dry. Yeah, I got a smoke machine. Yeah, lots of people turned up here in Melbourne for a protest about the Ukraine, and the politicians came out and spoke to all the people, and you know, it must be really, really important. Yeah, like Rockno pointed out here, up in Queensland, people can't get assistance for the flooded areas, northern New South Wales. People can't get any assistance there, apart from their fellow man in their flood affected areas. We've got people all around the country who are not allowed to work because they wouldn't take part in a medical experiment. But yeah, you know, there's a TV war happening in Ukraine, apparently. A World Economic Forum TV war, made for TV. Seen some fucking dodgy shit come out of there. Saw one video. I tell you, it looks like dummies on fire, like burning dummies on fire, who were told I don't know, Russians or Ukrainians or something. Really sad. People have been pointing out, sister was showing me some stuff today, a lot of old war footage being recirculated and claimed to be from this conflict. You know, shit from like five years ago or more. Reversed. You know, they flipped the image and then claim it's happening now.
You all can access the road now.
Oh, it feels close. When there's someone close, my zoom looks too big, but when I'm standing away, it looks really good. All right, move onto the road. To all those protesting fake war, if you couldn't stand for your own freedom for the past 2 years, then shut the fuck up about it. Exactly. Who said that? Almost out of time. I couldn't agree with that anymore. How's that? Comment of the day. To all those protesting fake war in Ukraine, if you couldn't stand for your own freedom for the past 2 years, then shut the fuck up about the Ukraine. That's great. Almost out of time. Emerald says he's seen war footage from a video game being used as the war footage. Let me guess, Emerald, wouldn't happen to be some of that drone footage of shit? I've seen a bit of drone footage. It looked like it could have come out of a Call of Duty game or something like that. You know, like drone footage of them bombing shit with drones. Black and white, you know. Kirks. I've not watched TV in 10 years. They claimed 100,000 and you can bet it was 1,000. Pigtail falls. Yeah, I saw that one, Kirks. Andy from Real Cooking Hot Monkey's Toss had that footage on there. Yeah. His video is really funny, actually. You're watching it happen and the TV is saying, you can see here the CCTV footage shows the power plant under a barrage, a constant barrage or whatever, and then Andy pipes in. Looks to me like flares landing in a car park. So fucking funny and true. It's a schmozzle. The whole thing's a schmozzle. But there's probably something going on over there, but just none of it makes it to TV. I've been here, haven't shown you that for a while. I might as well show you that again. If I can get a focus on it. my little researching around, I reckon that's Mars, the god of war. And that one over this side of the Parliament building is definitely Mercury, the god of commerce and shit. Money and war. And our state government building of Roman architecture. There you go. What's that? Hang on. The airstrike footage is from ARMA3 game. Yeah, babies are leaving them on the cold floor. Yeah, numbers are a little bit better now. Stills. Hey? And maybe the weather maybe did play a part. I don't know. There are certainly more people here now than there were before, which is good. Yeah, I might have to retitle it now.
Wasn't so bad after all.
Yeah. Can I do that while it's live? Can I change it while it's live? No, I don't think I can. I'll have to retitle it afterwards. Pathetic turnout. I might just add, where it said pathetic turnout, I might just add, that got a little bit better. I'll just add that to it. That got a little bit better. But it's still a sad number. It's still a sad small turnout though. It's just not as pathetic as it was earlier. Yeah, there's not that many left in Canberra though, is there? And yeah, Ricardo Bosi, my goodness me, talk about hijack a mandates movement. Totally hijacked it from mandates to everything else, you know. One thing at a time, boys. Yeah, he's hijacked Mbosi and he's got all these Q-tard things. He talks about yellow hats and white hats and black hats, and now he's incorporated that into some big story about hats, and I don't know, man. Says some good things and then fucking says a whole bunch of weird things. He's got all the Q-tard supporters, you know, as fans and supporters. I was watching some footage of him. He came to Melbourne and he gave a big presentation in the park, answered questions for a couple of hours. And I saw one of the ladies got up to ask him a question. She's a full Q-tard, talking about the underground tunnels and all of this kind of bullshit. It's like, for fuck's sake. They have managed to spread the people pretty thin over a whole bunch of different topics that each on their own might be worth arguing about something, but like one at a time. We had a good number earlier. Now everyone's off doing different things, and political parties are having their little rallies over here and there. And Catherine Cummings back. Hang on, where is she? There you go. Hasn't been around for a while. Fucking focus. Fucking phone. Catherine Cumming back.
I wonder if she knows me.
If we get near her, we can ask her. Let's get a new position. That's a bit better. Oh, there's a... That's new. They've never done that before. Look at all the police. They've never done that before, like lined up along the road.
So that line of traffic is still free for the
Oh yeah,
the
that
police cars been coming
that makes
and
sense.
they can't get through.
That makes sense. It's just still new.
It's just that when they're trying to move their cars, they can't.
There's the drummer.
There's Josh.
Yep. Well, that's my fault. I think I must have walked towards that drummer.
I find the whistles.
Hey. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you on the chat before. Well, how do you say that? 11 Joder 71. How you doing? Welcome aboard. Don't think we've caught you in the live chat. Where, Mayor T? Let's have a look. It is too. Yay! That looks like Mayor T for sure. Rockno, Kirk, strange name, Talon, great lineup. Is Robbo Max going to show up next? Tied to all messages to enemies is beware on too much. Was down for a while. Mayor T back in action. That's so good to see. Another YouTuber used to. It's been missing for a while. Disappeared. We all got a little bit worried because he was putting all the shit together about the vax and all that, you know, like. And then all of a sudden just disappeared. Didn't see it, couldn't hear from him anymore. No, he didn't get taken down, he just stopped. And we thought, shit, they might have locked him up or something, you know? No, he's not in the crowd, he's in the chat. Scroll up a bit. Robbo Max was here last week, Mayor T. He was here last week, so he may show up again, although it was getting pretty late. He just got back in from the pub. Almost 2 a.m. when he tuned in last time, so we might not see him this week. Chilled off a little bit. Hey? Won't need one. It's just going to get a bit rainy, I think. I think it probably might rain on us a bit.
What do you reckon, Nick? Right there.
I've been there for a while.
Yeah, it's good. It's just chilled off a little bit, and I think it's going to rain for a little bit. We're going to get wet, I think. I mean, it's forecast to rain. Yeah, we're a little bit worried about you there, Mayor T. We thought with all that work you're doing on the VAXX that perhaps maybe there was a bit of an intervention and you were dealt with. Oh, hope you're feeling much better, mate. I hope you're feeling much better. Yeah, it's getting pretty ominous though. The weather It rained all day, well, all night. Did it rain? It was all night it rained. You can see that dark, I don't know if it comes up in the video or not. Got a bit of a dark patch developing over there. Very overcast. Rained all night. It's supposed to rain on and off most of the day. Been lucky since we got here. And then we could still get lucky. It's just when it drops off suddenly, you think the temperature's going to... Hey? Yeah, I think the phone thing said about 1 o'clock-ish. And it seems to be warming up again now. Maybe it was just a... I don't know, it might have just blown over. See, Shane Warne passed away yesterday or today or whenever it was. Seemed his heart had a bit of a flipper and then went a bit all googly and bowled him out. That's pretty shit. Oh well, that's what you get on this channel.
We got the train. Walk on the way back.
On the 22nd of May, excellent. Looking forward to the 15th of March. Keep your eye on Mayor T channel. Mayor T2. 15th of March. Mayor T back in business. Back on the scene. 17th of April. Okay, fair enough. April, yeah, wait a minute. January, February, March. April, yeah. No, you said April, 17. What did I say? May like a moron. Maybe this is it. Maybe we're just going to stand around here. Hang on. That'd be a good thumbnail there. That should be my thumbnail. It's on the other side.
Right at the start.
Oh yeah. Should I point it out? Should I point it out to him? His spelling mistake? Experiment. If you change it to MINT, it could be a new flavoured mint, an experiment, but it's not. You've got an experiment. And I was going to say, should I point it out? Bloody anti-vaxxers can't spell. That's what that'd say. Nah, Sis says not to tell him. He's put it's a big sign, put enough effort in it. So I don't know. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, she says that that's why I should tell him, because it's such a big sign he's put effort in. Oh, now I'm torn. Would I be helping a brother out, or would I be crushing his dreams? She's got the eye in the wrong place. Oh, Kat says I should tell him. I don't know. I don't know. If I do it nicely, it'll be okay.
Do you feel the need to
Not really, I don't feel the need. But you know, it's just one less thing people can't laugh at, that's all.
It makes no difference. You can find something to laugh at, and just in general.
Yeah, alright, I'll let it ride.
If you feel the need to do it.
Maybe later, maybe at the end of it all, I could say something about how awesome his signs are, but or maybe I could blame it on the chat and say people in the chat noticed that there's a spelling mistake on there. I'll say it was Kat Cankin said there's a spelling mistake on your sign. Blame it on Kat. Kat pointed it out. No, I know. Oh, shit, eh? So not as pathetic a turnout as my title suggests. I'll have to change the title when they're finished. But when we got here, there would have been lucky to be 20 people here. Hence the title. And we got here right on 12, just before, 5 to 12. So the numbers are still really small. It's not as pathetic as I thought it was going to be. No worries, Maya T. Thanks for dropping in, letting us all know you're okay. It's been people have been worried about you, so that's good to know you're up and about and fit and healthy and all that kind of stuff. Out of trouble. Take it easy. See you on the, what'd you say, the 15th? On the 15th of March. Court Snip. Hello. How are you? Yeah, Kat, about that sign, what I'll do is if I'm anywhere near him but the end of this event, I'll quietly point it out. I don't want him to be walking around embarrassed, thinking, oh fuck, I've got a sign with a spelling mistake on it. If I tell him at the end, then it's over, he can take it home and he can fix it. How about that? That sounds like a proper deal. That sounds better. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So I'll tell him about it. I'll tell him about it at the end of the protest. If I see him, Lib, if I see him around at the end, then I'll let him know so that he's not walking around with it. Yeah, that sounds good. Ugh, flag in the face. Thanks, dude.
It's alright, you smoked all over it.
Oh, that's alright. A flag for a bit of custard flavoured smoke. Nicotine free. Haven't put any nicotine in it for a couple of weeks now. So I'm really only vaping out of habit and flavour now, which is good.
You can just lost it.
I'm trying to lose weight.
Part of it.
So great, he shot us in the back. So great, he shot us in the back.
I remember now.
It's a rolling index race. From now to Gallipoli to the church is moving. They are rolling. Have the audacity to honestly admit to your kids you stood against the people. Have the audacity to say you stood against the people. You can give me that stupid
Spirits and spirit guides and aliens and angels and demons. And then what I did is I brought on the Jesus Christ.
Kim Jong-un in North Korea isn't even doing this shit. He's a maniac.
How good?
The communists aren't even doing it. The communists are not even doing it, guys.
What are you wearing nappies again?
Take the nappies off. You put them for the Mardi Gras, like the rainbow flag out, and identify as a goat. You're going to take that nappy off?
Nappies for it. Nappies are okay. Then get back to wearing nappies.
Don't use them. Put a poppy. Don't put a poppy on your shoulder.
I'll never learn.
Don't put a poppy. You can put a rainbow flag, but don't put a poppy. November the 11th. The disgrace working for a corporation and you are enforcing illegal, unconstitutional mandates. High Court, what? New Zealand High Court, what? South Australian Police. It's crumbling. It's crumbling. For 2 years you stood against the people. What a proud job. How proud, how tough, how brave, how morally sound. How morally sound. 2 years of irreversible damage.
They do a good job facilitating this protest now, though.
After we tell you to leave. How brave is that? How Australian? How Australian? What a new standard. Let's shoot you in the back. Fuckers couldn't even take their glasses off so we can see him in the eye. Not even a face snap. You'll take your glasses off when you're doing it. You can at least capture the eyeball. Working for an ABN, common law will catch up one day. All we had about, you know what happens with the witnesses? You know what happens with witnesses? Oh, I was told to be a brand check from Danny Boy. Oh, Your Honour, I was told to do this and that. Come on. What's next? You're going to pull down your pants and take your shit to your toilet? Face snapping and check into your bathroom toilet? Check in when you're going to piss in the leeway. It's come through the laundry window. At the football, dodge your head. Remember that one? The bureaucrats on $500,000. Dodge your head when the football gets kicked in the grandstand. That's all we shot down for. Dodging heads at the football and closing your laundry window. What's next? It's going to come through the gutters. The pipes get the drain man.
Check my videos. It wafts through the toilets. It's already out there, mate. We've already done that one.
We've all been embarrassed on the world stage. How proud.
I've got a video about that one. COVID-19 can waft through the toilets into other apartments. I've made a video, very short one. It's in the Looney Tunes. Look at my Uni Tunes playlist for a video called Waft. That's just what he was talking about.
It's rolling.
So,
waiting for more.
On the end here.
Yeah.
What's she doing? I just got a bag of cashew nuts and some chocolate.
She's got the right idea.
Oh damn! I was about to tell her she's got the right idea too. I want to get him on there. You've got the right idea. You've got the right idea. Cashew nuts and the chocolate all there. Beautiful. Yeah, great idea. Yeah, she sorted that one. Well done. 10 out of 10. All right, we're walking somewhere. Now we should. I'll race up and get the number. So again, the numbers aren't half as pathetic as my title would suggest. Still not huge, but not pathetic. Well, not hopelessly pathetic. But if you go back to the start and see what the numbers look like when we arrived, you'll see why I was a little bit scathing in the titling of the stream. The whistles I only get them, they walk past and blow it right in the ear and then keep going. That's pushing.
And politicians. You might not like it, but people know
Whoop. Hang on, fucking around with the zoom, hang on. Try that. another thing. I wish they wouldn't scream freedom and all that. I just want them to go on about mandates, end the mandates. All kinds of mandates. Because the normies on the street go, what do you talk about freedom? I can go here, I can do this, I can do that. It's all back to normal now. So it's not, it's the normies on the side of the street we got to convince, really. Oh yeah. One for the Greek folk. My luck, goddamn. Doggy in a backpack. Little Chihuahua. He's a tiny little thing, that one. Now, see if I can get a zoom in on it. Not quite. Almost. Could almost zoom in on the Chihuahua and then the zoom goes fucking terrible. That's the in front of me with the fleecy collar. That's the push to talk Dan Andrews guy, you know, he comes in the suit with the big ears on. That's that fella. Out of costume today. What do we want? An end to the no jab, no job mandate. When do we want it? Fucking pretty soon. If Barry Rogue joins, he might be pleased to know there doesn't seem to be any one person in particular in charge of this one. Don't see any of the regular faces that he complains about, so this one is a protest for Barry. Teenage boy, fucking mask around his chin. Pretty quiet on the streets of Melbourne today, not many people out and about. Sack and balls.
Sack and balls. Sack and balls. Sack and balls.
Sack and balls. Sack and balls. That one's for Brendan. Mask on outside. Young fella. The old people and young men and teenage girls that still wearing masks. She's an old lady. Fair enough, she's mind controlled, worried about her health. The older generation, I get it, because they lived in a time where the news probably was a little bit more reliable. But yeah, I get that. How young people seem to have lost any rebellious streak in them as well. They all go to school tucking their shirts and shit. Simple things, little things like that I'd rebel against all the time when I was a young fella. Tucking your shirt in at school and just one little thing. So I can't even imagine being a teenager back then. If it took me then and inserted me here now, I think I would have just naturally rebelled against the mask for no other reason apart from being a rebellious young fella, you know. Like.
It's not science, it's not science.
That's a better one. Yeah. It's not science, it's compliance. That's a good one. Where's that one been the whole time?
Your freedom starts with God.
Thank you, sir.
Without God in your life, hands off our fists. They are not your guinea pigs.
Up the line, Ruben!
Yeah, look, here's a couple young people. Young people, masks.
Sack them all! Sack them all! Sack them all! Sack them all! No more mandates!
I was just saying, look, where's that natural rebellious spirit in the young? You know, they're the ones that are going for it.
No more mandates!
That's precisely the sort of thing we would have just naturally rebelled against.
No more mandates!
I compare it to tucking in your shirt at school, you know, like, fuck off. And you'd roll it up, and then fucking, you know.
Sack them all! Sack them all! Sack them all!
Sack and balls.
Sack them all! 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 Sack them all!
We're not letting it go up the mall today. It looks like they're not letting us go to the mall today. See that? I'll go out the front. Yeah, they wouldn't let us go up the mall today. See, I wonder. I wonder how you go about when you organise it and you inform the cops you're going to do it. I wonder if anyone's actually doing that or they're just turning up.
And then liaise with them on the road.
Yeah, because if that's the case, then you give them an idea what you're going to do. Whoever might have said, no, you're not doing it. Or they might be starting to have enough and say, nah, fuck you, you're not doing that. But that's interesting that they won't let us go down the mall today. Whether that's, like us were just discussing, fucking drama. Whether that's because that was part of the plan that we wouldn't go down there, like, so I think you have to, I don't know, maybe whoever's liaising with the coppers about this, maybe that wasn't part of their arrangement to walk down the mall today, Burke Street Mall. Or maybe the cops just sort of said, nah, fuck you, you're not going down that way. So I don't know whether that was part of the plan or whether we've been denied. So, interesting. Hang on. I said to get a close-up of a numpty with a mask. Oh, fuck. They look pretty good though. Look at those lovely flower beds. Daily Mail photographer or something. Usually the mainstream media photographers wear masks. get on the other side. Sure, all the normies are on this side. Couple of pretenders. Young lads, I think, have just jumped in for a laugh. Get their TikToks. Yeah, they just came for a laugh. So those young fellas, they just joined in the march for a laugh, get a bit of video footage for their TikToks. Yeah, Rock, some of them think it's hilarious, and I'll still tell you, some are confused, I'm sure. Like, what the fuck are they protesting for? That's why I think it's so important that we keep one message, end the mandates. Didn't see what that was all about. There's a few drummers today. I think this policeman's just trying to get out. Pop his chops. Don't do drugs, kids. So as you can see, not as pathetic a turnout as my title suggests. When we first arrived at 12 o'clock, there was like 20 people here. So yeah, I cracked the shits and left a scathing title. But numbers grew to half decent, reasonable, not too bad. Hey, this dude's got a parrot. Look. The parrot's got a collar. Yeah, maybe. Is a ripper. Good on you, man. Thank you. The black backpack. That's her protest. She says fuck off on her shirt. Alright, oh yeah, yeah. Just got the yellow juice star with fuck off written in it. This guy got caught up in the bizzo. We walked past him before. And he's just got caught up and followed us along. Maybe we're on the way to the next bottle shop or something. G'day. They looked a bit terrified, didn't they? Yeah, a lot of people without masks on and they're old, yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, maybe that'll be a learning experience for them. Bald dude, not very old, not old. Look at him, reasonably healthy. Well, I would have thought. Got his mask on. Outside on a pretty lovely day. Teenage girls got their masks around their chin, but seems that, yeah, the young girls, teenage girls, younger men, and the oldies love the masks. The who? Juicer. Oh, I like that one. Yeah.
What?
Your star. That's great.
Thank you.
That's really good. That's very good. Now at the other side of the Burke Street Mall. So we've done a block, gone all the way down and around it. Now we're going up. There we go. A couple of pretenders. So they've jumped in for the fun of it. A couple of teenagers. They're not wearing masks, so that's a sign. It's a start. But yeah, every now and again, some of the young ones think it's kind of rebellious and cool to jump in line, walk a few steps, and then jump out. Yeah. See, they're going to fuck off now. See, they've had their fun for the day now. They joined in for a little while. That's Orwellian, isn't it? Wow. I know, Kirk's is really, really weird. little bit of rain, spitting down a little bit, nothing too serious. So far, so good. No, so far, so good.
I need a on the stick for this arm.
Good. That's better. Hello. Yeah, he's joining the last few of them with his goon bag and that. He came with one of them, his followers came down at the park there, sitting there with his bottle of body. The last couple of weeks I've seen him, comes in with his goon bag and that. He's made friends with a couple of people in here that wave him over and that.
No more mandates. No more mandates.
No more mandates.
Our body's our choice. Our body, our choice. Our body, our choice. Our body, our choice. What do we want? Freedom! When do we want it?
Wednesday!
What do we want? When do we want it?
Wednesday!
What do we want? When do we want it?
Wednesday!
What do we want?
But no later than Thursday. Something smells good. Rufus Cat mandates have to go, but lady dates on the other hand, they can stay. No more mandates, only lady dates. them dates. This is what's even funnier. People like this guy here. We just passed one. No mask mandates at all. Yet they still choose to wear one. And when they do wear one, they wear it incorrectly anyway. They got their nose and shit hanging out. So what's the fucking point of wearing one? Like it's retarded backward thinking of the highest order. Fucking numpties. Wow. There you go.
All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us.
Yeah, I know. How about that, Dreamer?
Every premier should be in jail for good. It's all disgusting what they've done.
Oh, shocking.
Andrews, Gunner, Gale, the whole lot.
Yeah. But they'll get away with it.
I don't know. It's once more people start waking up, I think eventually they'll.
I hope so. Bloody hell.
Things are happening overseas to Russia.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about.
I think it's more of the cabal and all that.
It looks very theatrical to me too.
It's not all the cabal, there's all the criminal activity, pedophilia and all that stuff going in Ukraine. So it's not really Russia versus Ukraine, it's a Ukraine country, it's more people, dark side of it.
Right.
You don't see that in the mainstream. The real media, it's my camera, your camera on people's phones. That's the real media.
Yeah.
You see the people in the street.
That's true.
The real media. I think the worst is coercion and people losing their jobs. People, some of them lost their jobs because they don't want the jab. Others got forced, they got sick, and all of a sudden, you know, it impacts it. You look at all the businesses, all the shops, it's disgusting.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. That's why I'm not allowed to work. Yeah.
I'm lucky I've got federal when I'm home, and I'm not allowed to work in the city.
Oh, that's all right.
I'm lucky one. For me, it's that afternoon every Saturday here.
Yeah, thanks.
That's why I believe.
Yeah.
I believe in these people.
Look, if they want to tell us there's this horrible killer disease going around and people want to believe it, that's fine. Yeah. But I think what they should be doing after that is say, look, we've got this, you can have it if you want it, we recommend it.
Yeah.
If you can wear a mask if you want, we recommend it.
Yeah.
But it's when they force you, the mandates, and say that you must, and if you don't, we're going to find the piss out of you, maybe throw you behind bars, or ban you from going to work anymore. That's where it's too much. Look, I don't care how much propaganda they want to spin and throw out and how much people want to believe of it, that's up to them. But when they force you to take part in something that you don't want to be a part of, you know, like...
I never wear a mask, never ever. And if they're technically, they're not allowed to ask on public transport. They can ask, and they just got exemption, they've got to leave your own. They're not physically, legally they're not allowed to ask you. It's illegal.
Oh, well, but they have been anyway, haven't they?
Yeah, they have, but
you know, there's a lot of things that technically, legally, they're not allowed to do, but they do them anyway.
They do them, but
you know, we've got provisions in the old constitution for this and that, and they've been pissing on that for 50 years.
Yeah.
So, or more, like, so...
Freedom!
Freedom. All together. Long live freedom.
Long live freedom!
Bravo. Together. Power of people, power of humanity.
Long live freedom!
Long live freedom. Long live freedom. Long
I mean, the worst coercing the kids, that's disgusting. That's the worst thing they possibly do.
That's like what they've said about the wearing of the masks for the little kids. What are you making them wear them for? Oh, because their vax rates are low.
That's not a reason.
That's not a reason. That's coercion. That's trying to twist the parent's arm to get them jabbed up.
See, my brother's 9-year-old. She's primary school, and he went to straight to the headmaster goes, my girl is not wearing a mask. You know, you're not going to force it. He just had basically like a Zoom meeting and just had a few conditions. That's not happening. Yep. And she's the only kid that doesn't wear a mask, which is very sad. And the majority of the little girls, 9-year-old, have been vaxxed. That's a primary school on Bates Waterway.
That's fucking terrible.
Yeah. Disgusting. He's 13-year-old. Daughter, brothers. One of her best friends at school. He goes, my parents aren't allowed to hang around with you because you're not vaxxed. So brother went absolute ape shit. He had a Zoom meeting with a couple of teachers and headmasters and all that. And he gave all these conditions. My girl's not giving, no discrimination, no fucking segregation, all these rules.
Exactly.
And they agree with him. And they go over a little like a pass if you feel victimised or down. She just shows that little pass, goes to the chill out room and takes time out.
Yeah.
That's actually...
You shouldn't even have to do that.
I know, but what else can you do?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah, that's... What's wrong with these parents, you know? Like, fucking hell.
I can't get people that wear masks, even if it's not mandatory. Last week it was 35 degrees and they're
Still wearing them, I know.
I've seen a couple of cars when we went near North Melbourne, Spencer Street last week. And the cars are wearing masks, and 3 cars in a row. I just shaking my head off.
Yeah, I said that with my sister was driving somewhere, and I said, look at this. Got one in the front with a mask and one in the back with a mask. She goes, yeah, it's probably an Uber, and they have to public transport, they got to wear one. Yeah. So, it's harder to pick in the cars. Yeah. But yeah, you're going to wear one outside anyway. For any reason, mandated or not, you got something wrong with your head, you know?
That's what's a good thing. Every Saturday I get a good workout.
Yeah, it's good.
You got your own channel on that, or you just do it?
Yeah.
What's your channel?
Anaconda Malt Liquor on YouTube.
Because I never watch mainstream. It's rough, so I just watch YouTube.
Yeah.
Or Rumble or whatever if they try band.
Yeah, Odyssey.
Yeah.
Odyssey's good.
I watch all those
Network.
contacts and Rebel News.
He's lost the plot at the moment, that Kozak.
Is he?
Oh, he's just all pro-Russia, this and that.
Oh yeah, I've been rewatching
The whole war thing.
Yeah.
He's fallen right into that.
Yeah, I won't get part of that, but
I don't give two shits. That's got nothing to do with us,
no,
mate.
just worry about our own country. Worry about our own
There's so much to worry about here before we worry about what's going on the other side of the bloody world.
Yeah, just get rid of the mandates, let people get their lives back.
Yeah. Then we can start to worry about that shit.
Yeah, sure. There's a good one. True Arrow's pretty good. There's a lot of really good ones. I just watch all of them. Catch up on the news, what's going on around the world, and that's the real world. 7, 9, 10, the mainstream. I've watched it for 6 months. I'll probably never ever watch it again.
I haven't watched it for years, yeah.
Never again. Actually, I can't even watch 5 seconds of mainstream anything. Oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah, no, I stopped watching them quite a few years ago now. But I found it remarkable after you stop watching it. If you stay away from it for about a month or so, you start to feel better in many ways. It's remarkable that the individual change on you not watching mainstream will do, you know? Unbelievable.
Yeah, I watched it a little bit when they first started and I go, who wants to know about fucking cases and shit? What does that mean? I go, fuck that, I'm not watching this shit again. I just put a bit market. They chuck me on YouTube on my phone, wrong band.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I watch it at home on the big screen, I watch the computer, but yeah, because I posted something, someone said something stupid, and I just told basically get stuff or something. Yeah, they banned me, but if I change it, and I might sort of stuff up with some of the apps, so I don't want to risk it.
Fair enough.
So YouTube, I just watch it at home.
Yeah. Stick it up. Put it up.
The raw footage, whatever it is.
Yeah. Put it up.
Just shows what the streets are, what's happening in the world.
Yeah, I like to, as we're walking around, pointing at the people on the side of the road as well.
What's your Anaconda?
Malt liquor.
Anaconda malt liquor.
Yeah.
Remember Anaconda because that's a shop. I like Danger Dan too. Some of the stuff he puts, that funny stuff.
He's got some funny shit.
Mate died without informing consent. That's a fucking crime against humanity. If somebody got up, you didn't tell us that they died.
Oh, poor sis. I look over to my left and poor sis has
Okay, you want to balance that?
got the weird guy in her ear.
Okay.
Can't get away.
This was a really deadly virus with an 8% fatality
Lots of
rate.
regulars don't you, every week? A lot of such regulars.
The same faces, yeah.
But it's not.
Sometimes a bit more. I hope it gets bigger again, you know, like
I don't think it will.
some of those ones last year, they killed the bill protest.
Oh, the November, late November, the
Yeah.
world figures 300,000 at least.
Yeah, it's monstrous. Need sort of that shit again. Here you got a masky over there filming us.
Wake up. Wake up, big man. Wake up. Wakey.
Oh, we're right at the back. Oh, no. Can you hang on to that for me?
One woman walked past the pub and there was a couple in there having a beer, right, just in the doorway, watching us go past and with the loudspeaker. She jumped straight in their face on the loudspeaker and said, "You have to be double judges to get a fucking beer." They kept walking and they just
Saw the chef with the mask. Oh, wow.
It's very close. It's like it's zoomed in or something.
It is a bit.
Somebody's sister needs saving.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
I just said, I just told him how I looked over to my left and you've got the crazy guy in your ear. Like, yeah, he's all over the place. He's very full on, that chap. It's all right. My sister has been liberated. Oh yeah, getting into the everyday, boys. Every day. Every day, boys. Who's throwing around the shill word in my chat? Shilly shill. I missed a lot of shit going on in this chat by the look of it. I haven't looked in there for a while, sorry. What's going on? On quick perusal, I see no shills in the chat. I'll check it out when I get home. But I don't think we got any shillies in the chat, have we?
I reckon that's the number one course of all vaccines over there. And yeah, seems to be talking about it. Like it doesn't have protein spikes number, mRNA.
Heading back up towards Parliament.
Can I have your lighter, please?
I don't have a lighter, sir. That's a vape. Sorry, mate.
I lost mine.
Oh, no, good. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I was shocked when I saw that in the morning, but I reckon it would have been good that you had it. It's that I'm betting right. She just got a wrist before she died. It's very nice, so yeah.
Hang on.
It's like, I don't really think keep going, baby. We need to get through one. I don't think that. There has been a few activists jabbing drinks Australia on Instagram. Yeah, and
Double jab, probably triple jab, sitting outside eating with his mask around his chin. Fucking hell. Yeah, good. No shilly shills. What's going on? We're right at the end. Got a mask on. Because that fresh air is going to get you. Fucking hell. Watch out for that fresh air, it's a fucking killer. Fresh air's going to get him. Imagine being scared of the fresh air. Hey? Just try and put yourself in that mindset where the fresh air is going to get you. You've got to be scared of the fresh air. Think about it. What do they do then when their media and their health officials tell them to open their windows to ventilate the houses out? That's letting in the fucking dangerous fresh air that they're also scared of. Look at this one in the green. Can't see it properly, but she's got a surgeon's mask on, but her nose out. What's the point of what's the point of wearing it if you're not going to wear it properly when you're out in the fresh air, scared that the fresh air is going to get you? And like I said, what are you going to do when they tell you that you should open up your windows to keep your house well ventilated? You're going to let that fucking deadly fresh air in. You have to wear a mask around in your fucking house. That's the mentality. No, they couldn't. They wouldn't, surely. Oh, they probably would, wouldn't they? Yeah. Oh, I've opened up the windows to ventilate the house so I don't get fucking COVID in the air. But I'm so scared of going outside that I wear a mask. So, but I shouldn't open up. Should I open the windows? No. Get one of those air purifiers. Well, just
better get me extra.
Yeah, don't go outside into the fucking fresh air.
Don't open the doors and the windows.
They've manufactured fresh air.
Cut the door in half.
Yeah, cut the bottom off your door to ventilate it. And we're back here, so that's it. We've done well. So don't mind this, we haven't got anyone talking. We haven't got anybody playing guitar and singing. It's kind of good. Still not huge, is it? We don't really even fill an intersection. So, as I said earlier, my title was a little scathing, but still, it's not that far off the mark. Always looks bigger and feels bigger when we're marching, when we're walking or marching, whatever you want to call it. And when we all get gathered together in one place, it's pretty pissweak. Oh yeah, yeah. Very serious about it too. Whoops, I nearly got marched on. Dr. Lai, how you doing, mate? Make way for some myocarditis or pericarditis to go and deal with. Someone's having a reaction. Did you catch that? That's terribly funny. That's terrible. It's terribly funny. Another one bites the dust. Yeah. MCM, you're correct. That's why I stress it. You've got to pick one message. Everyone will come together on one message. So we've got to go end the mandates. End all mandates. Vax mandates, mask mandates, whatever other fucking kind of mandates they've got on. Should be no mandates. Should be forced to do anything. Everybody could come together on that point. It'd be alright. But then we get dickheads come in and split it all up and start talking about pedos and underground tunnels, fucking constitution issues and shit. All that. Just got to pick one thing and work from there. Get one thing done. Come back for another if you want. You know, like one thing at a time. We know what this population, we know what the human condition is. Particularly these days, they've got attention spans of a goldfish. We've got to keep it simple. Keep the message simple. Might actually get something happening. But that's how easy it is to fuck something up, isn't it? Come in with a few different ideas, a few different messages, screw it all up. That old adage, keep it simple, stupid, is the best way to go. We've got a lot of stupid, so we need to keep it very simple. I'm going to hang on to that for a tick. Zoom it around a bit. Pretty easy in hand though, isn't it? What's the number on that tray? Nearly out. I've got to charge that up. It's got it up to 40 something. Not holding its charge for long. Now. I thought he was singing Chairman Mao. Chairman Mao. Chairman Mao.
Fascism was defeated. It threatened the world, it threatened Australia. Japanese imperialist troops in New Guinea were ready to invade, but the heroes of the Dakota Trail stopped them. Now, once again, our freedoms are being threatened. 5 million people guilty of no crimes, falsely imprisoned in their own homes in the police state of Victoria.
Good night, Kirks.
Freedom of movement.
Thanks for stopping by.
People arrested for crossing Australian borders, thus trashing the right to freedom of movement between the states enshrined in the Australian Constitution. This movement, if it continues, will restore our freedom, because we are here for freedom! Freedom!
There you go. Hey. Just over there at the Windsor. Somebody's having a jabbo at the Windsor.
Such a sweet little song too. It's in the chorus.
Focus. There's one with a mask. When you want to get going, do you?
Where is he?
All right.
That's what they did.
Hey,
Energy directed weapon and the lab.
you have to get going.
One of you guys think about this that I've talked to. What do you have?
Yeah, there's not much else going to happen here, is it? They're just going to get closed down soon. So. She mustn't have come for the walk. Yeah, I didn't see her marching anywhere. That doesn't even rhyme. They're singing Shane Warne, R.I.P. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. It doesn't even rhyme. Oh well. Some people don't need to be jabbed, I guess. They're already fucking crazy. All right. So what do you reckon? We call it a day? Start to head back. There's not much. Get a look at everybody. All right, we'll start to head off. We're heading off. Sister needs a loo. Gotta go with the wee wee.
Because there's simply different schools of
Looking at that, I could leave that title on, couldn't I? It's still a pretty poor turnout.
Not as bad as what it was.
Not as bad. It's not as pathetic as... Maybe I'll take the word pathetic out.
Yeah.
Pathetic turnout and turn it to small again. I don't know. I still feel it's kind of pathetic. Man, what's going on here? And the cops are getting back on the bus. That's their bus, she just said. Is that our bus? Taking her gloves off. You know why they got to fucking wear gloves and masks? Maybe it's because of that whole unvaccinated thing. They're trying to make it look... Yeah. For the tranny march, they didn't wear nothing, did they? That's the... Yeah, they're all over the shop. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, quick scan through the chat there, see if I've missed anything. No, I don't think anything directed at me. I'll check it. I'll watch it on the... I'll read through it on the rerun. I'll watch it back and check the chat there. And...
Won't scroll back.
Yeah, it does, but I can't be bothered.
That's lovely.
I had a quick look. I didn't see anything directly addressed to me, so I'll let it roll. There's been some conversations happening, so I'll catch up on them on the way through. Whoop. in the path that he walked. He's coming back for more.
Better off getting out of the blower.
He looks back at this. Look. He's got him.
Wet. Take that.
Swept up all the leaves. Wow. Fresh air's going to get them. Scared of fresh air, mate. Unbelievable. Yeah, there's still people that are scared of fresh air. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Oh, yeah, they do have faces. They do have faces. See, they only put their masks on to work to escort us around. Because, you know, I guess there's a few unvaccinated amongst us. So maybe we can, I don't know. What's the narrative on the unvaxxed now? What's the latest narrative on the unvaxxed? Are we still spreadable?
I don't know, but just...
I mean, everybody can, in the narrative, can still get it and everybody can still spread it, yeah?
Yeah.
So why do they have to wear masks and gloves when they're dealing with just us? Yeah, but they're just as much risk of getting it from anybody else. What do we spread it harder? Like when if we spread it and you get it harder. That makes no sense, does it? If anything, it should be the other way around. It should be the unvaccinated that are all done up because of these fucking... Because everybody can spread it. Everybody can get it. But it's supposed to be the unjabinated that get it really bad and are going to have to go to hospital. But then, yeah, but it's not. It's the other way around. It's the jabinated that are getting sick and going to hospital. I don't know. The narrative has so many holes in it. I don't know how people can fucking... If they must simply never stop and actually think about what they're told.
They just watch the news and they just repeat it. As long as you say it like that.
It'd be an interesting experiment to try, though, wouldn't it? Be a great experiment to have, like if you were, you know, running a news program. But let's say you've got Channel 9 News, and you tell them one thing first, you know, like only the vaccinated people can get it and charge, you know, spread it around and this and that and this and that. And the very next story, you have somebody telling them the other way around, you know, like, and just have a different, something contradictory to the last story.
They do anyway.
No, but like, you know, one story after the other, not one day or 1 week to the next, but in the whole half an hour, 20-minute presentation, every story contradicts the last story. And see how long you could get it, see, you know, like see if anything comes of it. See how many people notice it. You know where it'd turn up on? It'd turn up on all the conspiracy theory channels on the internet. They're the only ones that would show it.
And they just hear whichever story
Yeah.
they prefer to hear. And they'd go, oh, well, they must have just misspoke. They must have meant, you know, unvaccinated rather than...
No, totally contradictory stories, yeah. Saying one minute, telling you one thing it's black, and then the next story it's white. And then the next story the white bit was actually blue. You know, like just contradicting. If you did that in 20 minutes, one story contradicts the next, contradicts the next, contradicts the next. Love to see how that'd play out. It'd probably just be the last story is the one that gets parroted at the water coolers. It's just the last one that they're talking about at the footy.
Whichever one they want to hear.
As I say, confusion is part. Yes, confusion is definitely part of their process. But generally, when people are confused, they ask questions. Unless it's coming from the TV, I guess. It's really weird. Like if you're out with a couple, you know, you're out with them, out and about, and you're getting a bit confused about something somebody's telling you. You're having a conversation, and you're a bit confused about what they're saying. You go, "What are you talking about? What do you mean? Can you explain that a little bit better or something?" Don't you? You ask a question. When the TV says contradictory things, you go, "Oh yeah, I guess it makes sense." Whereas they wouldn't put it on the TV, would they? Don't know. People nowadays don't have time to ask questions. They do have time to ask questions. If you've got time to sit down and watch, you've got time to ask a question. You don't ask a question because they don't have the cognition to ask one. They don't see anything worth asking a question about. Surely. If you're sitting there watching it and it tells you contradictory things. Yeah, cognitive dissonance. There's cognitive dissonance. It doesn't make sense. It's kind of painful, so you go around and, you know, find a workaround to justify it. Here, I'll get a big issue.
Oh, I'm ruining this. I was filming people's asses before I could figure out how to lift it up.
Yeah, you just push it up to make it go up.
Yeah,
Down for down. Right for right.
It took me a minute.
Pretty good.
And then I don't know.
And as you move it around, it should hold itself together.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, just move it sort of slow and it follows you around. It'll keep it in the same sort of spot.
Yeah, I'll hold your magazine.
Big issue?
You can actually show them something.
Oh no, I'm not showing shit, I'm just walking around holding it. Where are we? I've just got one of those off you earlier. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I was baptised in 2017. Yeah, so.
Full immersion.
Yes. Yeah, it was the best day of my life. Thanks, mate. Hey? Nah, this fucking useless magazine. The big issue. Oh. Fucking nothing in it. Never get a big issue to read. That's it. Just help a brother out. Buy a magazine off him. They keep the profits. Like it's a good system, a good plan thing. So yeah, I buy one when I can. But yeah, I did once and flipped through it. You flick through it and you go, well, there's fucking nothing worth reading in this shit. Look, they don't make it easy for the poor bastards. Like, you know, you wanted them to sell magazines so they can earn themselves a bit of a living. You want to have something, you know, decent content in it, but they don't have decent content in it. So there's a dare in there. What's going on there? Oh, coming up to our stop, isn't it? N95. Good. Hustle. Get across. Brings us to the end. That'll do. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Now, what was that about? Alright, next time, Trumpster, next week I will. We'll do that special for the Trump. And then the next week we're going to ask a stranger on the street who's wearing a mask outside why they're wearing one outside. Cheers, strange. Alright, I'll turn it off and call it a day. How many have we got? 11 in. Cool. Then I'll have to change the title. It wasn't as pathetic a bunch, wasn't as pathetic a turnout as originally seemed. I'll just change it to small, disappointingly small, maybe. That's what I should have been titling them all last, disappointingly small. No, it wasn't bloody great though. It wasn't too bad, but it wasn't bloody great. And that dude, oh no, they're getting bigger. Whatever. They're not getting bigger. Anyway, we're going to lose connection in here soon anyway. So I noticed last time when I came in here it went all fuzzy. So we'll call it a day. Thanks very much for tuning in, and we'll see you again next week for the same shit. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, friends. Bye-bye.